Morning, everyone. Well, I'm at the farm again. I don't think I showed you guys yesterday what all I got cleaned here. So, as you can see, we kind of got the floor cleaned up a little bit here. On top of the toolbox I got cleaned off. That's just broken tools that needs to be replaced. As you can see, the floor is not near as messy as it used to be. Walk this way, you can see this bench got cleared off. This is our bolt bin and spare parts bin. And I organized a little bit of the straps and chains and things like that and got those organized. I started working over on this bench, but then I got distracted and you know how that goes. But anyway, what we need to do today is, I got a phone call yesterday saying the mini excavator pin was in. So we need to drive to Saginaw to get that at some point today. I need to go and get parts for the white semi. On the way home yesterday we had one of the airbags blow. So I'm going to go buy a couple of those, so we got one on the shelf as a spare, because during harvest it's usually good to have spare parts laying around the barn, because of the fact that nothing ever breaks in the middle of the day during the week. Everything that breaks either breaks in the evenings right after everything closes, or it breaks on a Saturday afternoon after they close. It won't be open until Monday, and you can run all day Sunday. So normally what we like to do is we'll pick up an extra part or two here and there and some vital stuff and leave kind of sitting on the shelf. But at any rate, we're going to work on that stuff today, so come along for the ride. So this is what I have to replace on this truck. I have to unhook the two air lines, I have to undo these two bolts and then disconnect it from the cam, the brake cam here, and then this thing will come off and I can take it with me so I can get the correct one. But I'm going to grab two of these because all our trucks take the same can, so I'm going to just pick up two of them so I have a spare one on the shelf. So let's get started on this thing. You know, I gotta say, this is the first time I've ever worked on one of these air brake systems where the swivel actually works like it's supposed to, without the hose sitting there curling around. Honestly, I was kind of dreading this because of the fact that I figured the swivels weren't going to be working the way they should, so I was actually kind of dreading this. But this isn't as bad as I anticipated it to be, so that's a good thing. Oop, grabbed the wrong wrench. Not near as bad. I see there's some grease over here though, over on this side, right in this area. There's quite a bit of grease, so my hands are gonna get dirty. Dadgummit. That's alright though. Not the same if your hands don't get dirty. Well, we got some rusty bolts, so I gotta use my cryo oil. Again, this stuff's awesome. Just takes a little bit. This oil's what they call creeping oil. It creeps in there and loosens up rusty parts. Does an awesome job. It's well worth the money. It's a little pricey, but it's well worth it. Well, I got the brake chamber off, so now I've got to run up to Saginaw and get the pin for the mini excavator that's in. I've got to get fuel in the truck because I'm on empty. Then I've got to go to the shop, the semi shop, to pick up the two new brake chambers, a couple windshield wiper blades for that truck, and then we'll be back to putting her back together. So I'm not going to film the whole driving all the way up north and everything because it'll take me a couple hours, so I'll be back. Well, I spent most of the day traveling. There's an airplane flying over. I spent most of the day driving around getting parts and everything, but as you can see, I've got all the parts I need. I've got the muffler clamps for the white truck, I got the brake chambers, I got wiper blades, I got the stuff for the brake chambers. I even got the pin for the mini excavator. So now, come Monday, I'm probably going to repair those two items real quick and be done with those. The wife today had the day off, so she was home kind of cleaning the house, doing the stuff at home. And she also said that she was going to practice flying the drone for me, so when I'm cutting beans, she could be out there and, you know, run the drone for me while I'm running the combine. But I got a phone call from her, and she said that she was out practicing flying the drone. Let me rephrase this. She was out practicing crashing the drone. But anyway, she said she was flying it, and the next thing she knew, it went above the trees and it's lost somewhere out in the woods now. So now I got to go home and hunt for a drone somewhere in the woods. This should be fun. Alright, so let's go hunt for a drone. Well, we have called in reinforcements to help find the drone. So now we need to walk out and hunt for it. This should be entertaining. So where did it go in at?
Between that tree and that tree.
And it hit trees?
Yeah, it went in that way. That way. And it went in between these two trees down here.
A lot of apples on the tree.
Yeah, but they're... Hold on. These weeds are taller than you. Yeah, they are. And there's poison ivy and everything in here. So they went in somewhere in between these two trees. This one and this one. Help me.
So it could be anywhere in there.
Help me. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Help me.
let's dig in.
Help me.
Hey,
Come on.
Scooter. Who's that guy? Alright, let's dig in. I saw a bird come back.
Wow, you can get this small?
So yeah, stuck in the middle of nowhere. She thinks it's stuck in a tree somewhere. You'd think it'd be easy to find. Of course, I did buy one of the smallest drones you can get, so that doesn't help none. Maybe this is where a bigger drone would be handy. Well, I've already got a casualty. This is not looking too promising. We're looking in the trees, we're looking on the ground. It's so thick in here. As you can see, it's just all vines and poison ivy. I told her I'm going to be mad if I get poison ivy here. But we got to retrieve the drone. Maybe. Or it's garbage. One of the two. Look at that. It's my female deer. My doe. We're still looking. She might be gone. Well, I think everybody's given up on it. The wife took off. My youngest son's walking up to the house. I think we're chalking it up to a loss. Yeah, well. Easy come, easy go, right? So, guess I'm in the market for a new drone before we start harvesting, huh? Alright, well, it is what it is, I guess. Kind of funny. When she called me and told me she lost the drone, I started laughing over the phone. When I called my oldest son, he started laughing over the phone. Because, well, whatever. No use getting mad over it. It is what it is. Accidents happen. So, guess we'll be shopping for a new drone. I think I'm going to end the video here. Mosquitoes are eating me alive. I've been scratched up walking through the weeds. But, adios drone. Rest in peace. Or pieces. Alright guys, remember, like, subscribe. We appreciate all you. You guys have a wonderful night. Tomorrow, we have a wedding to go to tomorrow, so I probably won't do any footage tomorrow, but we'll see how it goes. So, alright, take care.